Okay, everybody, how's everybody going? It's a fabulous Saturday. Got the new, change things up a little bit brighter. You know, just trying to keep it real. I do have added a couple things that you can't see, but I can see that make it just a little bit smoother to go. And that's what I wanted to talk about today is the transition. How do you learn how to do anything? Like everybody can read. I'm assuming most of you guys can read. But reading is one thing. The beautiful thing about the trade is the fact that it is experience that makes the difference. And I've harped on it quite a bit. And I'm sure I am no doubt hard on people who say, well, I finished school, so I hate the word, but we're now on equal footing. And I'm like, no, you're not. You are not even close to on equal footing. The experiences that I have had that have turned me into the tradesman that I am are almost irreplaceable. And that's what you guys need to do for yourselves is get your own experiences. It's been an interesting couple of days as Isaiah's had a baby, brand new baby boy, beautiful and healthy. Pete had a baby girl a couple of months ago, beautiful and healthy. And they have both come to me and said, listen, I had no idea uh, how you felt about me. And I've said it for years, you know, um, this, 5 of the best days of my whole life are when my children showed up in my life. And when you say that to your kid, they think you're being weird or nostalgic for whatever you're saying things. You're basically saying things that they don't understand. And when those little babies show up in your life, there's a part of your brain that you didn't know existed that shows up and opens up. And both of my boys have just started down that path of what that means and what that feels like. But immediately after having that experience of watching babies be brought into this world, they've experienced something that they will never, ever forget, nor should they. And I think that's just fantastic. And that's the point of this whole life. You want my life philosophy is to experience as much of the good as you can. Now, I've said that before and people are like, "Oh, so you got to experiment with everything." I'm like, "No, no you don't." There are enough examples in this world of people that have experimented with things that you should not experiment with to see where that ends up. And I've certainly seen that manifest in my own life, and you don't no doubt have experiences like that in yours. Um, uh, the point is to be of use to people, to solve problems, not create them. Far too many of us are out there creating problems when we should be solving problems. Um, and I do think that but certainly my life's sort of outlook is to to be as to be of service, to solve as many problems as I can, and certainly to fix the problems that I create. And I do create problems. There's no doubt, particularly for myself, that I need to solve. Um, but that's what you need to do. If you are finding yourself lacking or wanting or trying to figure out what your next move is, then figure out how you can be of service to people around you. And that'll make the difference. I promise. I promise that is, if you sort of stop seeking your own welfare, stop looking for how it benefits you, your life will change drastically. It certainly has for mine. And that's the joy, becoming a father and a mother, um, forces you into those roles. Some people, recoil against that and run away from those responsibilities. But if you embrace those and embrace those seriously, and try to be the person that you want your kid to be, it's a wonderful experience. And I encourage you to do that. I encourage you to apply that to your trade, to become as experienced as you can, because that's what really matters. Being able to make decisions and to make them quickly in the pursuit of making the world a better place is, as I said the other day, the absolute dopamine hit that we need to strive for, that I think we all strive for. And I think that's it. Next week, we're going to start on the top tens of the good and the bad. So that'll show up on Monday. Look forward to that. Everybody have a fantastic weekend. I appreciate you joining along. I am excited. I've got lots of DMs of people that are interested in doing this, discussing the trade world, and some unusual suspects, which I think is good. Anyway, as usual, those are my thoughts, not yours. Have a fabulous Saturday, and I hope all is well.